on the way up. Oh, the way they look at you. Just that stare. Oh, I wish I had some apples. 4. Alright, everyone is a judicial expert now. Everybody is a prestigious journalist. They're a psychiatrist, psychologist. They're good at mathematics. They know how to divvy up things. They're good at plenty of things.
And the Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell saying on Monday that there will be a vote this week. And so we don't...
Okay, we all know what's taking place there. And one little bit of information. Yeah, yesterday's show was pretty gone. It was gone. It never had a start. I mean, never had a chance. We started it, but for some reason, we're just missing out on something to go on. Because, if everyone is so much brighter at all this, wouldn't it be better if we all collaborated? All came together instead of going into groups or individually trying to figure it out. There's strength in numbers, and I think that what was happening to me, I don't pretend, I don't say that I have all kinds of solutions. But having said that, that is the right road. That is the key. Because you just ask, you observe, you look. Like, these things, like this morning, like looking at a post, and, basically, my assessment of it, the person that puts it up really wants you to walk away with like some kind of guilt, and we're gonna have to face that. Sooner or later, we put it on hold for so long. It was this thing about like anger and all this kind of stuff. Everyone is capable of anger. Everyone is capable of love. Everyone is capable of sorrow. Everybody's capable of fear. Everybody's capable of learning. We're all capable of these emotions, do we repress them? Do we hide them? Do we let it just build up? Is there something that we want to say and we're just not saying it? How to find out? But we're on a break here. We need a coffee. How would you understand how someone is feeling? Candace Owens, she said, there's a lot of people out there in the media, believing that they're experts, believing that they can speak up for what it's like, Alright, hold on a second here. Oh, shit, you got batteries over here? We got problems. Look at this. I'm almost like that guy, on that talk show there. Oh, which ones I want? Okay. I don't need any clarity. Yeah. You watch a lot of news?
Here and there.
What do you think about what's going on? Everything good? I mean, up here it's all. This is Appleby County. This is.
Yeah.
No, I mean, what goes on up here?
Nothing much really. No.
No protests or anything.
No.
No. So it's all calm and everyone's happy.
Yeah.
Yep. Have a good night. Yep. We got problems. That's for sure. Alright, damn, there's nowhere to sit. Be nice, you know, they got the talking. Alright, alright, so we touched on a little bit. I could sit down here, I guess. Got the creamer in my pockets. I got something in my pocket for you. It's like Candace Owens, she was talking about something, and the Keanu West. I mean, these are things that, you know, that we all, you know, get down, you know, cross your legs and stuff like that. You know, like everyone, all the people that, you know, that do it. Like when I watched The View, yes, it was. I knew it was going to be explosive yesterday. I knew it, and it is. It's just the way they're talking. All right, I will agree with one thing. You really can't. You can't, like, talk from, you know, knowing how somebody feels if you're not them. You know, if you're not them, it's hard to know. But, having said that, you know, the way to understand, and the best thing that you possibly can do is just sit down and talk. I mean, we have all these things and everybody goes into their corners. You know, I mean, they come out and they say what they want to say, guns ablaze and all this kind of stuff. I mean, for example, like Nora, I think Nora Turner is her name. Let's just say Nora Turner. You know, Lemon has her on. It was just something I caught. I'm putting all the creamer in there. She was like, yes, the economy might be doing good and all this kind of stuff, but, you know, it's not doing good for African Americans, stuff like that. Like, you know, which, you know, when Obama was president, I said, look, you know, we got to one thing at a time. We got, you know, it's going to take time. You know, things ain't going to happen overnight. And, you know, I mean, in all the press conferences, or whatever, every time that the press has a chance to ask Trump something, it's always about Kavanaugh, it's always about something like that. Before it was about collusion, or before it was about Stormy Daniels, before about this. I mean, he's sitting there making great deals with Mexico and Canada and all this. And like I said, the one guy, you know, he had something up there about, I mean, this is how people go about things. They concentrate on angry, like, you know, the white angry privilege and all this kind of stuff. All right, you can ask me. Oh, I'm Italian. I don't know, and that's why I was talking to Franco. I said, Franco, you got to let me know, you know, who is white. I mean, God struck me dead for the longest time here, and I'm not lying. I mean, I don't. I mean, who are the white people? I mean, I know what the color white is. That's white. That's white. You see that? Those poles, I don't know if they're, you know, I always put my garbage in the trash can. Could easily left there. But, you know. Hey, you know, I could probably, you know, get robbed too. Like I'm walking down here. But who would rob me? Would it be this post? This white post? Or this green dumpster? Just look at, or the gray trash can over here. You know, we do. I mean, there is that old, and then like Lawrence O'Donnell, he's talking about Nixon. He's talking about back in segregation to bring up all this stuff. This is fear. This is fear. Absolute 100% fear. And when I see these posts and everything, I'm like, what is the person reading it supposed to believe? Let me have a little bit of this. What is the person supposed to take away from what you're putting up there? I mean, isn't there people that want solutions? How about that? Imagine that. Imagine that there might be people out there that are tired of it, that don't feel we should discriminate against anyone that also feels we know about our history. We don't need to be bringing it up. We don't need to be there constantly spinning around. I'm putting stuff away. We don't need to be there, to be like living it over and over and over again. I left the keys in it. I should have just left it running. But anyways.
And in every state and territory, we stand
We're on commercial here.
To learn more.
But what I'm saying is, what I have to do is I have to go out and start, interviewing, people that should be the ones out there talking. Regular people that, are they aware of who is out there representing them? What is it they want? What is it that they need, in their life, in their arms, in their heart? What are these things? We're going to have to take a break. Well, not really, because I have all the things I need right now, and we don't have to be there till 5. And we have batteries. We have you, the listener. But yes, I make friends with anyone, and I look at some of the stuff they post. A lot of it is, enlightening. A lot of it is beautiful. At one time, true, we did have a lot of light workers on here. They were nice, but the whole political thing kind of ruined us. Beautiful guys and girls. I was just thinking of this gentleman in Florida, like he was into the Zentals and all that, the Zen and everything, and the same thing with with the lead, with the person who was in the Kiss thing, he was on there for years. Used to joke around. I used to joke around with all the light workers. It used to be fun, You used to bounce off it, get some ideas, and used to help out with the show, the former show, we'll call it. Now I'm just Jerry, the nighttime / Twinkles. Newspapers here, we are kind of a little bit low. Couldn't really get too much. It was surprising. We were in the stereotype white neighborhood, but we don't know what white is, basically, if we're all one race. And then, now we're working on gender, and that's going to be a dandy. That's going to be alright, let's take a break. We'll be back. Maybe we'll do it in 3 segments.